Dear Ditch, folks, the Celtic Nerd here, bringing another nerdy video. We can't quite continue Pinnacle of its kind just yet, as we need to progress the main story to do that, and I'm not inclined to do that just yet. Oh, we have some of our companions looking to talk to us. So, yeah, we're going to go talk to Nev first.
Nev, settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Okay. And we have Davran.
Huh. It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats, or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it, when he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davran.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters. Still young. Pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
It's still early. Hassan's just a kid. Let him test the waters. See what shakes loose.
You mean like a parent?
Yep.
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Let's see what Balara and Emmerich are doing.
So, does Manfred have, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. Now, to a certain degree.
So they're just discussing Manfred. Let's see what Tash wants.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why did the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh. So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
See, I like some puzzles, but not when they're just thrown in.
Right?
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It was one of those who sits in which seat things.
Ugh. Where the guy with an axe has to sit to the left of the guy who likes brandy?
Exactly. Who cares that much about seating arrangements? Why is that controlling the lock on an ancient treasure chest?
It's Vashidon. Just pick a chair.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari and Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Interesting. The lords do all this out of the goodness of their hearts?
We do get paid. Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right. For gold and glory.
The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
Huh. How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Vervain.
And now Rivane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the pirate armada. It's bigger than Ravain's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Interesting. So they're very so it's a faction of Laura Crofts, essentially.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Alright, so we're going to Ravane. Let me just double check. We have another quest for her, but we won't pick it up just yet. Alright, so we're going to change the party, and we're going to go with our lowest ranked person. So, honestly, we're taking Tash, because we're doing a quest for her. I think she's our lowest rank now. Okay, she's tied with Emmerich. Yeah, okay, I'm going to bring Emmerich, who is tied for the lowest, besides some Tash, obviously. But that's just because I see... I think I saw some potential of growth between the characters. And I'm curious to see if that builds into anything. Actually, real quick, we will fast travel over there, but I do want to check out the merchants. Here we go, they're right behind us.
I was talking to a Lord of Fortune the other day, Tash. He told me the most incredible tale about where he'd found the necklace he was wearing.
Must have been Mateo's.
Was it true? A monster formed from snakes? Caverns of green ice?
Gold's not worth wearing without a story.
Okay, so it looks like they're bonding over the history of objects. So yeah, this is the Shadow Dragon's merchant, essentially. Can no longer buy the mementos. We have these rare crafted materials, so we're just going to buy them. And there are no other merchants. You seem new. No recall you. Okay, back to the quest at hand.
We've a fight ahead.
I sense a way through, Dweller. Find that which seals the
They're at range.
So, here we go. The Golden Sands of Ravane. It was around this waterfall where Tash made a comment about leaving her body to Rook when she dies and telling Emmerich not to touch her body. Whoa!
Watch yourself. On your back.
Nice, Tosh.
Good hit.
Don't know what that quest is about, but we won't touch it just yet. What is it about? Let's see. It's the quest. Okay. When I get around to doing that quest, I will obviously switch to Lucanus and Tash.
Emmerich, got any stories about your jewelry?
Every piece. This bracelet was presented to me on becoming a full watcher. The ring with the large stone was my father's, his last gift.
How about the little skull pin?
Oh, I just enjoy the look of it.
Looking good can be a story.
Oh my god, okay, of all the things that they finally found a common ground, and it is jewelry, folks. It is telling stories about their jewelry. Okay, see, that's something that I can get behind. Like, it is clearly meant to be a slow burn, but again, I've been farming and whatnot, so it's triggering their banter more often. But it's similar to Isabel's and Aveline's dialogue in Dragon Age 2. They start off as antagonistic, but over time they will find some level of common ground.
We've done it.
Neighbor's dog is going particularly crazy. Probably the mail being delivered.
You have a remarkable sense of smell, Tash.
It's because I'm a fire breather. Comes with the dragon blood.
Do no other Kunari have the gift?
Not like Adari do. It's still better than humans. You all can't smell for crap. No offense.
Quite all right.
Okay. It's nice to see them evolve beyond their antagonistic relationship that they started off with. Oh, I didn't notice this area before. What's going on up here? Tash can ignite that. No way of triggering an alternate access point. There it is.
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. Might get treasure out of it. All right.
Not quite gonna pick up any quests. And then here's us opening up another access point. So there we go.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravane, one way or another.
Yep. I'm on. Let's see if it works. Okay.
Okay, so no, that was not the right activation sequence.
Got it.
Huh. That one went out pretty much instantly.
Get it done.
I've got it.
Okay, that one stays lit. So it must be a reversed pattern.
Okay.
Then if we go back to the one over here.
Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side. Let's see if it works.
No idea what that did. Alright, so let's start this quest.
Hey, you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
That was a surprisingly soft side of Tash.
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
It's very difficult to
Do you
leave.
miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them.
What's this? Oh, pure.
What the crap is that?
The Antom must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. All right.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An Antom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Gotcha.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
No good being stuck in the rain. You gonna be okay?
My shelter is enough. It's better for me than being inside.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Evatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Evatosh.
Panaheydan. I'll see you soon.
She's very kind.
So, the Dragon Hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I left my old life behind to live in the necropolis with the Mornwatch. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who have only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe. Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. You know what I meant.
She always did like the grumpy ones.
In truth, Evatosh's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panaheydan, Evatosh. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
She's very involved in your life.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
Yeah. It was.
Okay, so folks, that's the end of that video. We'll be moving on to doing some more quests in this area. Like I said, at some point I will switch over to making use of Lucanus and Tosh, as I do essentially their joint mission. So there we go. Tosh has now just gained 2 points. Again, we're going to invest that in her tankiness. Increase the radius of it. Oh, sorry about that, folks. And then also make it so that we get health when they use it. Now, we did, doing this quest, essentially raised her to a 3. Here's an alternate outfit for her that basically gives her overwhelmed enemies. We don't have a lot of skills that invoke that, so I'm actually going to leave her as her detonations deal more damage to dragons. Oh my god. Not getting much use out of some of these abilities because of the restriction. But in our case, folks, I'm going to end this video here. We'll be back with more Dragon Age The Veilguard videos later on. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing now. So, one name, one sky, Slán, go for Malgut.